Hello, I will sing a song for the folks. Whoa, hey, what's up? Everything is fine? Yeah, okay. I just have a little dream, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, as you guys see, standing here over there is I will make this video to make an introduction before I make the biggest thing is to open the big box unboxing the first 8 albums from Dylan that I get for my birthday, and it's been magic time this last 3 months because I never expected I would be so deep with his music and just not just his music but also himself. But I try to remember. I don't know exactly when I heard for the first time Dylan, but I have in my memory maybe 90%. Pretty sure it was because of the We Are the World, 1994, five, I think, and I was very small, but I remember so much the music video and I mean big names there: Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, Cyndi Lauper, Huey Lewis, Diana Ross, Diane Warwick, and Willie Nelson. I don't know, so many names was there, and of course it comes a part of Dylan with this particular voice with you and me. I mean, I never forget this, and this is the image I have. Of course, during my life, I heard a lot of songs from him. Obvious. I mean, Mr. Tambourine Man. I love this song, this track, and other songs I heard for sure, and that's the thing, you know. My introduction, I think, pretty sure was "We Are the World," but what I never expect many years later, I think probably is because I'm getting older. My ears don't filter so much, so everything is much acceptable, and I kind of listen with peace and with much more calm and appreciate. And but of course, this was a big reason because of one movie, and I think the movie works not just on me, but I think other people too. I hear some feedback also that the movie give to the people, and I never thought I would catch the same train to be. But I will talk for myself because my experience is that I know already that will be a biopic movie about Bob Dylan since last year. The movie was supposed to come last year. I mean, the movie's from last year and was at the Oscars this year, the next year, last year, whatever. And but in Germany, it just came out in March, end of February. But I just watched in the first week of March, and I talk about the completely unknown. So I know that James Mangold will be the director. I really like James Mangold. I think he's a good director, and some movies I really love it because I like Identity with Ray Liotta and John Cusack, a thriller suspense with a big twist. Was very popular at the time with The Sixth Sense and Stereo Echoes. A lot of movies make this kind of style, but I really like this movie, kind of forgotten. But Copland with Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone, really a cop movie, really nice, and of course Logan, great final from Wolverine from Hugh Jackman, great finale, and no matter how the new MCU Disney continue bring back Hugh Jackman on the Deadpool Wolverine, but it's another story. But Logan, great movie, and he make also Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix, Witherspoon, also related with Dylan because it's about Johnny Cash, and really good movie too. And when I heard that, okay, you go back, kind of this feats on Earth after the one of the most disappointing movies because when I watched the movie the first time, I really like it, and I talk about Indiana Jones, the last one. Okay, when I heard Spielberg wouldn't, you don't want to direct anymore, the movie was just from the producer. I was going, oh, maybe it's not a good idea. But when I heard that James Mangold will be the director, okay, maybe I have a little hope. And but at the end, I saw the movie for the first time. I like it. Really wonderful to see Harrison Ford again on the role. Indiana Jones with his 80s years old, and it was great. I mean, for him, it was positive. But after I saw the movie at home, second view, the movie get down with the quality, and I think it's the weakest on the series. And I will now rewatch again. I think I don't know. It was a lot of pressure of the studio, so I don't see the touch of James Mangold somehow. Whatever. I don't want to talk about too much about this, but James Mangold, it will be the director of biopic about biography about Bob Dylan, and I was like, okay, interested. So I go watch the movie in March, and after the movie, I was like, what the hell is wrong here? I I never such a great feeling that my body, my mind, everything was during the movie. I just transport myself back in time completely, and I was there on the moment because the movie started is a little short story Bob Dylan, very important, very crucial this time because it was the beginning of the 60s and was very young. I think it is around 20 years old when he started with his guitar and record his records and he started to show that his music most of all related with the protests and political things with his folk and were related and they make him idol and the voice and of this protest thing. But Dylan started to go in a different direction, and I really appreciate. I have a lot of respect on this. But the movie is very focused on this part, the period, and I really love it. I feel like a person who live in that era, and at the end, I was like, man, where I was at all this time, and I think because I just have this image of Dylan, just a few songs, but just this image on the '80s, so many artists I didn't listen. Okay, I love to discover music, but some things I just let on the side. One day, and this comes a time when I get old. But and the movie is fault. I mean, the movie is great. I really love the movie. It's really well made, good acting, good directing from James Mangold. He knows what he's doing. I mean, it's not the first time he do a biopic movie, so you know what he's doing. And I mean, Timothée Chalamet is one of the best actors on his generation. I mean, every movie he made, when you see his name, you know at least you have a good acting for me. You put everything for this role, and I mean, he can do blockbusters. I mean, Dune Part One, Part Two is great sci-fi movies from Denis Villeneuve, and I really love this. And when he makes small movies too. I mean, and when I heard that when I read also that he was like 4 or 5 years during the pandemic, he tried to learn how Dylan is, how he play, how he talk, how he show his emotion, his mannerisms, and takes all this expression from him, and it's unbelievable what you see on the screen, and you see Dylan there. And what is impressive is that Timothy Chalamet that he really play, he really sing, he really, I mean, play harmonica and guitar. And when you hear the soundtrack from the movie, it's just Timothy Chalamet who sing and all the Dylan songs. And I was like, and this is a side that I didn't know from Dylan. And I am so thankful and so grateful to that I have this chance. Never too late. It's never too late. And to celebrate the art is still alive. He's still alive. He's still around us. He's still making tours, still making music. And over this, he make just 84 years old. I mean, you have to have a lot of respect. And come on, he was the only songwriter, composer who won the Nobel Prize of Literature. I mean, come on. No matter how you feel, he didn't accept the award, but his name is there. So, and come on, you have to have a lot of respect on this, and it's unbelievable what this man did. So much reference and for many artists and influence a lot. So and the movie is great with this thing with this acting. Timothy Chalamet is amazing, amazing acting, and also the supporting actors. I mean Edward Norton. I mean, come on. I'm so sorry for the fans. I'm not still familiar with the names, dates, and stuff like that. I'm very new on this. I just say, the last 3 months I explored Dylan music, all his almost 40 studio albums. Now I start to discover. I listen again, but I also start to explore the bootlegs with a lot of B sides and live performance. And it's amazing how much music this man have. Crazy, crazy. So and I'm so deep on this, and I'm so happy to listen, discover more and more and more, and directly if the movie finish, I go to the streaming and I start to listen. I make my own best of playlist with the favorite songs from him already, and this is the power of also the streaming. We can do this stuff, but also because I'm a kind of guy who like still buy vinyl and CDs and because the quality is better. Come on, come on, come on, and I like to keep for me because it's mine. And when I want to listen, I have my stereo player, and I listen. And so I start to get also a lot of CDs, albums from him. And at the end of this video, I will make the unboxing of the first 8 studio albums. For me, my favorite, some of my favorite ones, because my era, I really big fan, and this catch me a lot, is the 60s and 70s, and also the 90s. Then later, 80s, and probably this is the time I listen most of Dylan. I'm not a huge fan. You have some albums that you have cool, good songs, okay songs, but I'm still struggling to be focused on some albums from the. You have a lot of records that you made on the 80s. I'm not just huge fan, but still can find some good stuff there. But I mean, when I think about the albums like Infidels from 1983, I mean, great album. Okay, probably his last great album. I like I say, I make this playlist, and a lot of songs from Infidels is there. So Joker Man and Neighborhood Bully. I mean, great tracks. And then later he come back with 1989 with Oh Mercy, unbelievable album. So he back on full power, and later on, I mean, he start to get making so great albums. Tempest, Time Out of Your Mind. I love this album too. I still don't know 2 albums I really like. It. He come back a little bit with the folk acoustic, just him and the guitar. The voice is totally different. It's more older, but I think it's matching because something that Dylan learned with his career is that he start to his voice changing all the time. You know, a lot of things. I mean, his private life. I don't know, but voice changing, and he start to accept his age, and so the band. You already understand, everybody understand to each other how to to manage and play with his voice, and it's great. These 2 albums exist. He make directly. I think a difference of 1 or 2 years is just him acoustic completely back to the acoustic. Really great albums. I don't remember the name of the albums, but one is something like World, whatever. He's sitting on a coffee shop with a green screen, green background. Really nice, really nice. And yeah, I have great albums after that. I mean, still won Grammys and number ones. I mean, come on, it's still on top. And it's such a great journey to discover his complete discography, and became some my favorite albums. And that's why I get this box with the original mono recordings. I will talk about this when I made boxing. And somehow, meanwhile, I get a lot of albums already. Some I really like it. I mean, 60, 70 already, almost everything. Just still missing Self Portrait. I will get this. I know that many people don't like this album. Most of the time was very critical with the fans and the criticals. I mean, the critics, they really don't like this album. And but I listen, and I don't know. I think as a time, Dylan was very peaceful, and you still hear some songs related with the probably the outtakes from Nashville Skyline. When he have his totally different voice. And but I will talk about this when I have this album too. So I want to talk later when I have a chance to make more videos about. I will make a video talking about more deep with the albums that I now I listen much more than one time. So, but yeah, later at the end of this video, I will make the unboxings just for the box of this first 8 albums were in mono, the way that was recorded at the time, and I really appreciate it that I have this chance to listen. And I'm very happy to open and to start to listen finally the CDs. But it's like this. I am. It was never a artist that I pay attention so much. I have a lot of respect. I know that he exists. I know his songs. But sometimes like this, life is. Sometimes you have time to for doing this, and this was the time. Maybe it's the perfect time to do this. I'm so happy that exists this biopic movie that is great movie, and also keeps and this movie works really great to selling and to for the people to listen to the artist, and this works on me. It's not the first time I do this with the Doors, with the Oliver Stone movie, with Val Kilmer. Rest in peace, great movie. I really love it. But at the time we don't have internet, we don't have so much chances to reach music. So later on with MP3, I listened to the Doors, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, the Pink Floyd, Thin Lizzy. I really love Thin Lizzy. I mean, great band and kind of forgotten. I don't hear so much people talk about the band. But I mean, Gary Moore became a solo artist and make a lot of albums too. And is not anymore with us. Also with the singer from Thin Lizzy, I forgot his name. And but many old bands like Genesis and some of the progressing rock, but Scorpions and I mean it's great old classic bands, Grateful Dead, and now comes the band Eagles, and also Elvis Presley, also Queen of course, and David Bowie, and I mean great artists, immortal, and music keep them on, and yeah, and it's never too late for the things, and so happy that he's still with us, and I hope he continue, and it's not so easy, of course, with the age. I mean, we have the example of Serge Aznavour. He was in the 90s already, and he still was in tour. It's not with us anymore, but he's playing music out of his life, and Dylan do the same. He always focus on the music. He do what he always like to do, and this I have a lot of respect with this for him, because he was always a person who very shy. He never liked to give so much interviews, but he loved what he's doing. And I mean, it's amazing artist. And yeah, what else I can say? I mean, it's so rich for me to finally. And by the way, what I want to say, I was searching for now this big interview with Dylan, and I was searching if he have maybe a chance to come to Europe, to Germany, for a world tour. But unfortunately, this year just have dates in America. I think Canada too. I'm not so sure. But when I realized I was searching, okay, Bob Dylan Berlin, maybe in 2025. It was last year for 3 dates, not one, 3 dates in last October in the big arena. He play here. It was like a few months ago, and I said, "Well, man, why I didn't watch the goddamn movie before that I could have the chance to see him live at least one time." I mean, come on, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe next year, maybe I don't know. We'll see. With this age, we never know. But you still play harmonicas. I don't know if you still play guitar, but it's wonderful. And meanwhile, beside the discography I started to get for my collection, I also very interested on him too. And it's very fascinating. His aura. You have an aura. You have a charisma that the movie kept catch me this, and it was really like this. And it's amazing how Timothée Chalamet, his performance is amazing. And yeah, so I started to get myself also some of the commentaries, like "Don't Look Back." For me, one of the best commentaries I ever saw. Focus on the 1965 when you go on tour in England, and also you have some reaction because it was exactly on the time it started. You change from folk to electric, when you start to incorporate the band and play with the band and everything. And you have an answer there was for me it was great. With the fan ask him something, but I will tell about this later. And is that also another documentary with directed by Martin Scorsese called One Direction Home. Almost 4 hours of material is amazing. Also, the documentary includes you have an interview with the Dylan. Was I think it was around 60 years old already, and it's very rare to give interviews, like I said. But you have this there, and it's a lot of just information. And the thing is like this. I mean, I want to watch this stuff, but streaming channels sometimes it's not easy to find something like this. When you find it, you have to pay for it, and I'm sorry, I will not pay something and that's not mine. I if I buy something, I buy something physically. I want to touch, and because as you guys should know, everything you buy it is not yours. One day it's out of the catalog and it's bye bye. It's gone and the money's gone and you cannot get it back. So it's like the same when you buy a game on digital and if you want to sell if you don't like it, yeah, you have to keep it for yourself for the rest of your life. So and I get this documentary. I saw one in Netflix also is available. I want to probably one day I want to get it's just existing DVD. It's a Rolling Thunder is a tour that he made in 1965, and I really like this phase from Dylan because I have this album Desire, and it's based on this tour, and I really love this time from him. I think he was very open, and his style also kind of a mix of it was mystical and gypsy and on the stage he painting the white face and with a violin and with the band the way he looks and it was not there. But it's great and the music is really cool because what I really love Desire is one of my favorite albums from Dylan. It's some like Hurricane and Iris and Mozambique and One Cup of Coffee and Romance in Durango. Great tracks. I really love this songs. But on this documentary, I heard the live performance, and it's so crazy that Dylan also did too. Not just change his voice. You will hear the album called Nashville Skyline is a Country. The voice totally different. I think at the time he stopped smoking, but the voice, no, no, no. You have, I mean, your popular song Lady Lay. I mean, great song. I mean, you have also the Ministry. You made a cover and more industrial. Yeah, it's a great cover, and um, and then on this Rolling Thunder tour, he played the song the same like Iris and totally different. This is what Dylan did too. That he did not just changing the structure, he changed completely the structure of the song, the refrain, the way he sing, the melody, changed the melody, the arrangement of instrumental. It's crazy. I have to confess there's some song like for example Iris, the live version I really love more than the studio version, and I already like it very much the studio version. Like I said, I really like the album Desire, but the live that's why I got myself also the bootleg volume 5 that is based on this Rolling Thunder 1975, and they just play most of the songs from Desire in totally different arrangements. So I was just waiting still to arrive, but I had to buy it because I really love the soundtrack. And the documentary is available on Netflix. Rolling Thunder reviews for Martin Scorsese also. Great documentary. I mean, I'm very happy that I risked to spend money on the documentaries and became was worth it, you know. So later I also buy the MTV Unplugged. I didn't watch still. I never watch. And 1992 I think. And then the 30th anniversary concert that he just invite a lot of friends like Eddie Vedder, Tracy Chapman, George Harrison, great friend of him, and Willie Nelson, Neil Young, John Mellencamp. I mean many artists, and he's just Dylan. I think he just sing two songs there at the end, and then the third song I think they all sing together on the stage. They all enjoying together. But each artist, friends, they sing songs from Dylan. Of course, it's a tribute concert, and I have this in Blu-ray. I still didn't watch. soon. But and then also I get the movie. I never watched the movie. I know the movie, but I never watched it with Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. And I know that Dylan make the soundtrack, and I get the soundtrack too. I really love the soundtrack, by the way. And I didn't know that Knock on Evan's Door. It's from the movie. It's from a movie. He made for the movie. So yeah, I was ignorant. Where was I? Where I was? But I just watched the movie yesterday, and great movie, by the way. I really like. I really like. I mean, I like the director Sam I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the name, but he make the Wild Bunch great movie, and make some classic. And I think Tarantino influence from him. He got influence from him because he's a guy who brings some violence, graphic violence. Some kind of a strong themes. And you mentioned that we talk about 50s, 60s, and this was not so, but 70s was crazy, but in this 50s, 60s, you don't watch that much stuff like this, something like this. So great movie. I give 5 stars, but and the soundtrack is amazing from Dylan, and he also acting there, and it's so nice. It could be the Billy the Kid. I mean, they put Chris Christopherson as the Billy the Kid. I think he's a bit too old for the role, because I think he was always 30s, and Billy the Kid at the time it was 20s, something like this. He looks younger, the original one. I mean, the real one, and yeah, Dylan could be the role. I mean, he's still a young looking, but it's a kind of a funny role he have. He's very quiet. He don't watch, but he just reacts, and I really liked it. I really like it, and I wish I could watch more Dylan performance. This kind of was I think his role, the name is Elias, and yeah, just watch this movie. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, really good movie, and yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. And I get myself some bootlegs already. Slowly, I get albums, and I have the volume 1, 2, and 3. I get this also this week, and there's a lot of B sides, and from this 1963, I think, until 1991. Don't remember. I was just bought yesterday. I just saw, and I was in promotion. I got it. I bought it. So and yeah, that's it. Somehow, I think I finish. Was a long introduction, but I'm so happy that this is you know, it's a lot of rich information, new music that I explore, and I never expect that I go so deep again, and I'm still continue. I had like a break of 1 or 2 weeks, and I go back again to listen. I repeat again the albums, and I don't know, I cannot stop listening, and it's so refreshing also to listen that he put so much songs out of the albums, and he have so great songs that B-sides, and this is something I want to explore too, and like exists a compilation called Sidetracks. Unfortunately, it exists in Japan CD, but exists in vinyl format, but it's a bit expensive. I think it was a limited edition, and if I have friends in Japan, I hope I can get this. I heard already it's great, 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 great tracks there. Somehow, well, finito. Now we go to the unboxing of the album, and then later that we make more albums, more videos about other things when I make reviews from the documentaries and the Blu-rays and the CDs. I will talk about. I will make a top 15, maybe top 20, top 10. I don't know. We'll see. But it's just amazing journey. Yeah. Peace. Comes the video right now. Yeah. I'm back. So, what I want to talk about it's the main thing is the goal that I have, because it's my favorite time of Bob Dylan, and my favorite music is from this time. And for sure, no matter how I want to get some albums from the 70s, I already got some, and also the 80s and 90s also. But my favorite time is 60s, 70s. I would say 70s too, because Blood on the Tracks, great album, and Desire. Planet Waves I also like. New Morning, you have good songs too. Street Legal. Um, Slow Train Coming, great album too. I mean, Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits is playing the guitar. I mean, Still great albums in the 70s. But I will say it again, this is the thing, and this is limited edition come out in 2010 or 15 years ago, and still unpack. I'm lucky that I found a copy like this, still new. Exists a lot of used, but I want to get something new. And I was waiting that the price go down and have a chance to buy it, and I get it. It was my present for my birth, you know. And I never expect this, but I bought for me a present for me for my birthday. This box from Bob Dylan because why not? I want to celebrate this man is still alive. No, not because of this. I really love it. I deserve to buy it. And yeah, I want to unpack this because I think it's worth it to for you guys watch this precious. And I was before this. I get a teaser before I bought this box. I forgot that this is a kind of a best of this box. Some selection of some songs, most popular songs from this time from the albums, and you have a B side that is includes a lot of greatest hits from him. It's calling Positively Fifth Street. Great track. It's not included on any albums from here, but it's here on this best of. So, but I want to hear the sound, how it sounds, and yeah, as the name standing here, mono recordings. So it's masterized as mono. And let's be honest, in this era, you don't have stereo still. It's just the beginning of the 70s, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but in all these albums was recorded by in mono, one channel. And come on, Dylan with his guitar and harmonic is just his voice. That's how you want to listen. And I appreciate they make this to listen how it was made, like at the time, like you live in the time and you listen to this music at the time, and this is how it's supposed to be listening. So I got this, and it's really great to have this. This box comes with 8 albums, like I said. Comes with a book, 60 pages, I think. Yeah, 60 pages, full color book with some pictures and some writing stuff like that from the time, like a mini biography, I think. And of course, it's the magic of mono, warm sound, and like I heard already this, so I have a little sample teaser what it comes from, what it comes, and this box and all these albums because it's how it's supposed to be. Like I said, I don't want to repeat myself, but let's go open this. Yeah. And I just gonna have something to cut because I cannot cut with my like I'm not a guitar player, so I don't have big nails, and I will come back. You guys see me? I'm here. I'm here. Over there, my head is good. Wait, wait. Okay. So for guys, you have to watch what is important here. You understand? Yes. So let's opening this beautiful box. And I should open already, but you have to watch it. It's still closed, okay? We have to make a precisely cut. I was saying German schneiden, aber ich spreche kein Deutsch. Ich muss sprechen English, verstehst du? You understand? You understand. I also don't speak português, porque as pessoas têm que me entender no geral, seja em alemão, seja em português, e eu acho que o inglês é melhor para ser ouvido e percebido. You understand? That's why I will not speak Portuguese, because it's better to reach the both sides, because I'm living in Germany, my family and friends in Portugal, and I think the English is in the middle to understand. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo! With the magic, I cut the thing. Yes, let's go. I forgot to mention that I have another box, but for the next time, I will talk about it. It's a greatest hits. Yeah. So let's go unboxing this thing, and let's go. So let's go on the side, and there it goes. Okay, some pictures from Dylan here. It was a great time from him. Great time. Yeah. And here all the albums. And the coolest is that they came with like a LP replica of package of the albums, and and yeah. So let's go for the first one. First of all, here you have it, the book. Yeah, and more pictures from Dylan, and yeah, like I say, it's like some pictures and some writings. I would really appreciate to read this, to look this, and it's history. Yeah. So let's go. First album. Oh, okay. Here's a little. It's also about bottle available from this time. I will want to get this too. The first album, it's Dylan. As you see, it's like it's a CD, but you have the cover like the vinyl at the time. You know, it's really great, really cool, really cool. I mean, they really make nice with this, the way it was at the time, and oh, cool, eh? Is it the yeah the label kind of promote the artist? I mean, at the time Dylan was not popular, of course. This was his debut album, but the promotion of other artists from their label. But yeah, it's man, it's so great just to have this. So go back inside. Go back inside. Yeah, this is the first album, Dylan, and basically this is his covers, and you have two songs here. One is sung to Hootie, and this is included on the completely unknown, and I really like the scene. I don't know if exactly happened like this, but it's a scene that Dylan goes to the hospital, visit his idol Woody something. I'm sorry with I forgot the name, and he sings this song to him, and very emotional scene. And yeah, I really love. And every time I'm listening, the original Dylan singing, I remember I have this image. That's the thing. When you listen some stuff, you imagine how he played, how he did it, how he record. You use your imagination, you know. Now you have an image, potential image of what it really happened or not, but you have an image on your head. And this is his voice very still to discover himself, and really nice. I really like this album. I really like this album. It should Rise in the Rising Sun. I mean, the classic, a lot of classic tracks here that he cover, but really nice, really nice. The first. And then the freewheeling. That is the era that the movie has been, and you see when they did this cover, and it's. I would say I will do a top 15, but I would say this probably I was spoiler already, but I think this is my favorite album from Dylan. I think this is the fault and the guilty of me discovering the music, because the music was playing most of the time in the movie, and Blow Me in the Wind with Joan Baez and the duo. I mean, this two. Man, I don't know what happened with both, but I see in the documentary 1975 is 10 years later. They're still together. They still play together. They're still playing together, but then they was together. I think they have a relationship, but they always kind of a cat and mouse vibe. I mean, the movie shows this a little bit, but this is not her. Okay, this is not her. This was her girlfriend at the time, and this is iconic cover. I mean, this iconic cover, and this album was beautiful, beautiful. It's just folk, just him alone with his guitars and harmonic, and this is a warm sound, and it's. I really love this, and this is the Dylan I make me became a fan, you know, and love it, love it. 5 stars album. It's my number one for sure. I'm pretty sure it's my number one. I really love this too, and it's yeah. Watch can we go? What's inside? Yeah, really nice. Like, man, so nice what they did here. You know? It's. I going to say. Okay, wonderful. Just to touch this is like, hey, Jesus Christ, amazing. Then the next one is another folk, another Dylan alone. What I want to say is this is the first album that he recorded original, just his original songwriting, and so it's kind of a debut album. Let's want to say because the other one's just cover with the two tracks, but this is the full, yeah. And this is the second one. Time is changing. The track I talk about was the Watchmen, and this is a song I know. Bloom in the Wind I also know maybe for movies or something because during my time I also always listen. I saw series, documentaries, movies, and war movies, and of course Vietnam movies because in this time most of all this album was very political and anti-war and all the things was the America was at the time very hard times for the people and with the Vietnam most of all and some Vietnam movies all time favorite like Platoon, Apocalypse Now, and Full Metal Jacket. But I don't say that his song is included there. But I know some songs but I don't pay attention because some part of the song. But this song in particular, like I mentioned over the Watchmen, the intro, and it's the same kind of vibe because it's just him alone playing, and it's also great. I really love this album too. It will be in my top 15 for sure, and guarantee. I mean, I already spoiling that this is my favorite time from Dylan. I'm pretty sure all these albums will be included on the 15 top. With my eyes, with my eyes. Yeah, love this album. Let's go see Inside. And it's again, what you have here? Okay. It's like the oldie times. Oldie times, yeah. This are all the tracks. Man, I don't want to repeat myself, but this is great. This is really great. This to have this in the original sound and to touch this like a small version of vinyls. It's man, it's crazy. It's really nice, really nice. And the paper is, I love that. I love that. Next one, another side of Bob Dylan. It's still acoustic, and so I think he started to put some new stuff there here. But really nice album too. Let's go and see Inside, and yeah, it's just a normal white. Protection of the CDs. I mean, we didn't watch the CDs, but I think, yeah, it's all with the Columbia. It's yes, label, old time label. So great album too. And the next one, this is the divisions. Ai, o caralho! Divisão. Yeah, bringing it all back home. This was a time that he became electric, means that he have a band, drums, bass guitar, electric guitar. Dylan started to play guitar, electric guitar himself too, and this was the moment the movie also have a part of this that he want to do what he like to do, and he want to change stuff. He don't want to be in the place, like people put like a folk. You want to do something different. You want to try different genres, different things. And one thing on the Don't Look Back documentary that he said, and I really keep it in my head, and I really appreciate it, and I more respect with this person. When somebody say, Dylan, this is not with this album because of this album. When he started to play the songs on this album with the band, Dylan, this is not you. Why you do this? Why you blah, blah, blah? And he said, I wanna. Why not? I wanna give a chance to my friends to play with me, to play on the stage, to play also, and to show his music. And come on, this is wonderful. I mean, and the best answer you could give. Why not? I do what I want. I do what I like. And this is what the artist do for his when he show and share his art is that you have to like what they do. And you see, he's still at his age, still doing what he's doing on stage, sharing his music. You have a lot of music to for. I mean, you have a lot of things to explore for me. You left a big legacy, repertoire, and this is a masterpiece. Yeah, this is a masterpiece. It will be my second for sure. We'll see what goes, but this is a great album. I mean, you have, of course, my favorite track. I mean, the song that I remember more, Mr. Tambourine Man. I love this track. Gates of Eden, Maggie's Farm, Subterranean Homesick Blues, the popular video when he's you have a lot of posters, and when he's singing, in all the posters is the writing, the lyrics, and he was all the time put on on the floor the lyrics, and it's popular video, and this is the song, and She Belongs to Me, Love Minus Zero. I mean, it's all right, ma. And one of my favorites, All Over Now, Baby Blue. I love this song. I mean, this is a great album. It's a masterpiece album. I mean, Freewheeling, this one. I mean, all the albums from the beginning is this. This you have to do Dylan's. You have the acoustic and this one. And this, if you want to listen acoustic, listen Freewheeling, and you want to listen the rock, blues, and this is the one. I love this album. It's one of the best albums ever. I mean, to say this 2025, this is I'm listening over. I'm 5-6 times already this album. Masterpiece, 5 stars for sure. Now comes the next one. It's kind of a sequel, part 2 of this album. Highway 61 revisited. I mean, you have like a Rolling Stone, Tombstone Blues. It's Desolation Row. I mean, Queen Jane, and of course the title theme, the Highway 61 revisited. I mean, great album too. It's I mean, look at Dylan here. You have a style. He's a stylish man. It's a cool jacket, by the way. Wonder if this still exists, a jacket like that. I want a jacket like that. Dylan, you still have it. Sing for me. Sing a song for me. Man, another 5 stars. Wonderful album. Yeah. Forgot to open, but I think will be the same. Oh, again, I think will be the same. The white thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They need to open, but you guys knows what comes, and I think this one too. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Don't matter. I gotta put it inside. So, the next one. This is I will repeat myself again. Another masterpiece. This album is damn. And this was one of the first, maybe the first one, double album for my artist. And this is Blonde on Blonde. It's I already watched some YouTube videos with the people making ranking and to talk about the albums, and this is for sure one of the ones who's in top 3. And I have to agree, man. I have to agree. This is such a great album. I mean, it's oh cool. This is cool. There's like full Dylan here. You have some photos from this time. And it's the double album, like I said, and this is let's go see. Yeah, of course it's the album, but where's the tracks? Somewhere around. But inside is the same, like the white thing. But I mean, this guy, yeah, with style, is great album, and I Want You is my favorite tracks. But you have so many great songs here, and Rainy Day, a Woman. What's with the woman? What is the name? I really like the song. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar still with the names. I'm sorry, guys, but what is the song? Where are you? Maybe down. Something. Just Like a Woman. Just Like a Woman. Great song. I think already covered from other artists. Blonde on Blonde. I mean, 5 stars. Album. It's what else? I mean, it's a great album. It's a great album. like I said, will be in my top. And the last, the I think between I'm not sure between these both albums. I think he had a motorcycle accident, and meanwhile, I think goes a little bit with his head, and he was 7 years without touring, but he's still recording material, and some I don't know if Blonde or on Blonde was recording after or before, but this I'm pretty sure they was recorded after, so maybe it was a comeback. And this is the album called John Hasley Harding. It's a kind of a you start to change a little bit this the sound a little bit, bring a little country, and I think it will be full country and 100% the album. It comes next. It's not here. I will get this album Nashville Skyline, where he changes voice, and it's unique album. I have to go like this because you guys have to see me. It's unique album. We'll talk later about it because I don't have the album still. Nashville Skyline, don't forget it, with the popular song Lady Lay. I love this track. Later covered by Ministry, industrial band, and it's great too. I also have this album, and this is what I appreciate when people cover it, artists cover it, a song, and then they make their own style, the style they have. Ministry is totally rock, metal, industrial, heavy stuff, and he covered Lady Lay from Nashville Skyline. The other album comes next, 1970. This is 1969. And it's a great album. And you start to incorporate some country thing. The other is like 100% country, and the voice, you guys have to listen. And I really like that voice he did. But it's still Dylan voice here. You go back then the later albums, but this is a great album. Also, one of my favorite ones. One is was funny. It was covered by Jimi Hendrix, and what is the song? All Along the Watchtower. What a song, man! It's a great album too. And yeah, it's this 8 albums. It's some masterpieces here, and I really like this what they did with this. Like I said, to bring back this vinyl style with the paper and the design and really really hard work, really wonderful, and yeah, it's great, it's great, and I just have to start to listening because yeah, I'm waiting for and this yeah I will do this soon, but yeah, Bob Dylan, the mono recordings, the original mono recording limited edition, and all the first 8 albums. If you want to guys discover Dylan, you should start from here, and then slowly with I would say Desire brought on the tracks, and yes, then you have a trilogy of Christian albums because he changed for Christianity, and with the Soul Train coming and Save It and Shot of Love, I think. But then you come back again to Jews and whatever. This is something whatever. We don't care. We just talk about the music, and I really don't care because I really like Soul Train coming. I have this album and Save It. Also, I have the CD, and I don't care that much what its direction, religion, thing, politics. I don't care. I really appreciate the lyrics. I'm never a guy with the lyrics, but I understand that he's really intelligent way of put the words, and it's wonderful. Yeah. So that's it, guys. This is the album, and I'm back here. Celebrate the artist one is still alive. Woo! Bob Dylan. Respect. Bye. Ciao. See you next time.